Okay, on the left side of your screen, this is your velocity wind map. On the right side of your screen, this is your debris product. So if there's anything down, we're going to know about it at the same time. Oh, Graham. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and call this out. This area up here is strengthened near Grand Blanc, directly over US, or I want to say US 75, I-75, due west to Grand Blanc, south of Burton, heading toward Atlas. You have a potential there.
Wow.
And that's growing. That does have potential for a spin-up tornado.
We have a lot of Grand Blanc, I think, viewers in chat here. I would say, I mean, it's not on the ground. There's nothing on the ground right now. There's no warning even, but it is an area of heightened, closer rotation in Grand Blanc. So do not delay. We see the signs of potential early tornado genesis here. So yes, this is rotation south of Flint. South of Burton, just immediately south of Flint and Burton. I think that's close to the drive-in theater there, just to the east or just to the west of it. So if you're in this area, Grand Blanc, especially downtown Grand Blanc, you guys need to be taking shelter here shortly. I actually have a TVS now, Ryan.
I'm waiting for a CC drop here, or the CC drop to. I'm waiting for the correlation coefficient product to update because this is 2 minutes behind on the right side of your screen here.
And I just briefly glanced at chat there. Do not wait for the sirens. Do not even wait for a tornado warning to be issued. This is just our information to you, what we're seeing on radar here. It's fairly close to the radar site. It's actually right up the road from the radar site. And the fact that we're seeing this right now is something great. GR2 is not responding. I love my computer. Trying to switch my radar as quick as I can here.
Oh, Joel.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, this is likely going to be a tornado warning issued on the storm momentarily. Again, if you are in Grand Blanc, south, if you're in Flint proper, if you're in downtown Flint, you are okay. This is going to be south of you. Grand Blanc, Atlas, you guys need to be in your safe place. Hadley, you need to be in your safe place. This is going to be just probably going to be crossing close to Goodrich. Again, no debris ball on the ground that we see, but this is really very intense rotation that we are seeing with this storm. We see the greens and the reds meet here.
This is really tight.
This is really, really tight rotation here. Okay, this is going to be heading into Grand Blanc proper.
Tornado warning has been issued for Grand Blanc.
Go. So there we go. Tornado warning has been issued for Grand Blanc. We'll wait for it to populate on my screen. I don't see it yet. There it is. Okay, there it is. 45 minutes expires at 2 o'clock in the morning. Joel, do you want to read that?
The National Weather Service in Detroit has issued a tornado warning for southeastern Genesee County and southern Michigan until 2 a.m. At 1:13 a.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Grand Blanc, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazard with this is tornado, nothing else. Protect yourself from flying debris. It is a radar-indicated rotation. We're going to have to watch the next couple scans here, though, for potentially a CC drop. But it is very tight. But, again, we will have you covered here. Grand Blanc, you need to be taking shelter right now. I know we have some viewers. You guys can take your phones to your safe spots. Please safely do that. If you can't, then don't worry about it. Get yourselves underground, interior room as quick as possible. Make sure to grab your pillow and make sure to grab your shoes. Make sure you grab your valuables as too. Bring a wallet with you. Bring your keys with you. I know your car might be gone when you're gone, but keys, grab anything that's valuable to you, okay?
Again, this rotation does appear to be pretty tight and pretty strong. So, again, if you are in Grand Blanc, time is out. Underground now. Atlas, Goodrich, get in your safe place. Burton, you're safe. Hadley, you need to be in your safe place. Kerr Hill, Farmers Creek. Did I say Goodrich already? Metamora, Hunters Creek, in your safe place. Again, this looks like a pretty populated area here in Grand Blanc. This is going to be heading into a very populated area if it already is in a populated area. Looking at our debris product, nothing we see yet on the ground, but that could change. This is a few minutes old, and the radar is lining up pretty well with that. So we'll have to wait and kind of see how this plays out. But right now, no CC drop, no confirmed tornado. But again, that is pretty intense rotation with this storm. I'm getting the 115 scan.
I do have a little bit of a CC drop. Oh, Ryan.
Yeah, there is a confirmed. We're going to go ahead and say this is a confirmed tornado now. on the ground just to the west of Grand Blanc. This is the next scan that we have on radar scope behind the scenes radar.
wow. It's right over downtown.
It's right over
This
downtown.
is
Grand Blanc.
confirmed. This is confirmed on the ground. Grand Blanc, you need to be taking shelter now.
All right.
Your time is up. This is on the ground. We cannot stress this enough. They will update the warning when they need be. If you are not underground and directly east of Grand Blanc, you need to be underground right now.
Yeah, your CC drop. Yeah, there.
Ryan, take mine.
Got it. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness,
guys.
All right, there's your CC drop. Go ahead, Joel.
I'm gonna go over some roads. I know it doesn't matter because it's downtown Grand Blanc. Give me a second. You guys are listening. If you're listening to Grand Blanc right now, take your phone with you. Take your valuables and get underground as soon as quick as possible. If you don't have a basement, interior room, no windows. Oh man, where's Flint? Hold on, Grand Blanc. All right, this is gonna be going right up Perry Road. This is heading right for Myers Elementary School. This is going to be crossing Hill Road, Beasley Road in the next 2 minutes, up towards Maple Avenue, Genesee Road in the next 3 minutes. Within the next 5 minutes, some of these other places that are being impacted would be Wakefield Road, Vassar Road, Perry Road. I believe Grand Blanc East Middle School is going to be right on the edge of that. And this is going to be heading up towards Flint Elks Lodge 222. I believe that's a golf course in the area, and eventually onto Irish Road in the next 5 minutes. So there's some roads there. It's going to be hitting a lot of urban areas here on the east side of Grand Blanc here. Again, this is on the ground. You need to be taking shelter immediately. The tornado warning has not been updated yet, but there is a very clear indication of a CC drop on here. I'm waiting for an update.
Oh my goodness.
Next scan, not good.
117 scan. That is a likely strong tornado.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That is likely a significant, or we're going to say a strong tornado at this point, likely doing a significant amount of damage in the city of Grand Blanc. So if you are in Grand Blanc, if you are directly ahead and east of Grand Blanc, you need to be in your safe place. This is a very strong tornado on the ground doing damage right now. Okay, this is in Grand Blanc, moving east at about 40 miles per hour. If you are in Atlas, you need to be underground. Hadley, underground. Farmers Creek, Hunters Creek, Metamora, Thornville, Kerr Hill, on the ground. If you are all the way up from Attica, Dryden, Lapeer, you guys need to be on alert. Don't take shelter just yet, but the storm will likely continue to strengthen as it moves off to the east. That CC drop is indicating debris being lofted very, very high in the atmosphere. I'm going to try and pull up a cross section, or can you pull up a cross section, Joel?
Give me 2 seconds here.
If you can, I can.
I got it. Give me a second.
Okay. So what Joel is going to do here, he may not display this publicly here, but a cross section will tell us how high this debris is being lofted. That kind of gives us an idea of how strong this tornado may be with these velocities. So we'll have a good idea of how strong this tornado is going to be.
We're going to have to wait because it's the cross section doesn't update until all the elevations are in.
Okay, gotcha.
And so the radar is spinning around. Every time it spins around, it does a different beam height. So, it's got to complete all the beam heights at the same time and then put them all together. So, again, there it is. It's a tornado, observed tornado warning just came in. I'm going to click on it and see what type of tornado warning it is. Looks like it's a Tor R. Okay, so it's reported tornado. So level 2 of 4 tornado warning right now for Grand Blanc and points east.
That debris ball, dude.
Yeah.
This is gut wrenching, sickening watching this happen live. This is a tornado likely doing damage, affecting people's lives, potentially taking people's lives. This is not a good situation, guys. If you are in Atlas, this tornado is on the ground. If you are in Hadley, Farmers Creek, directly Highway 17, the debris ball currently is over the East Hill neighborhoods. This is a very populated area. This is not a good situation. This is life-threatening. This is heading off to the east at about 40 miles per hour. Hopefully we see a couple weakening trends here. But again, this is likely a very strong tornado on the ground doing damage. Looks like the latest scan has weakened it a little bit, which is great news. Tornado still on the ground, though.
Tornado warning. Rain's in effect till 2 a.m.
Is that purple observed, or is that a
It is an observed, yes,
Okay.
observed now tornado warning. As you can see, if it wasn't obvious enough, that the blue is basically, you don't want to ever see that in a spot where there's tight rotation. Blue is objects that are non-meteorological. That's anything below an 80 on the scale. That could be anything from 2x4s to doors to cars. I mean, anything that can be lofted by a tornado. I'm going to get a cross section of the scan here really quick, probably in the next 2 minutes here. Ryan, if you want to take a radar bag and go over it a little bit, I'm going to try and pull a 3D scan of this tornado.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and take radar. Oh my goodness. Look at that latest CC, dude.
Yeah. How wide is that?
Oh my goodness. All right. Taking my radar back here if you want to do behind the scenes stuff. Again, your CC drop is getting wider and deeper. Oh my gosh.
It's obviously, it's a little blown out of proportion because the tornado is probably not that wide.
It is. This is debris getting scattered.
Like the scattered width is 2 miles.
So the gray black color in here is a CC drop that is close to bottoming out. This is likely a very strong tornado ongoing. Likely going to see a lot of debris.
This is going to be crossing M15 here pretty quickly. There's a lot of semi-urban areas here. I don't know if you want to zoom in on some of the streets and go over those. That's probably the most important thing right now for people who are listening from indoors.
South Irish Road, just crossing the Hill neighborhood. East Maple Road, roads out ahead of it. Hill Road, State Road, Perry Road, M15, Bristol Road, should I say, Irish Road. Continuing further off towards Hadley, we're looking still at the Hill Road. It's going to follow pretty much Hill Road directly to the east towards Hadley and Farmers Creek. Yeah. This is a very likely strong tornado is on the ground, about to cross into Lapeer County. That debris ball does not appear to be weakening. It appears to be quite a significant tornado that is on the ground. Again, the velocity here does not appear as strong. So hopefully what we're seeing on CC is what we call debris fallout, which would be more so debris getting scattered. But otherwise, that is a very strong, likely very strong tornado that is on the ground, or was at least a strong tornado on the ground. Likely tornado still on the ground heading towards the Hadley area. But again, your velocity here does look to be weakening. So what happens with the CC is once the tornado lofts damage, it'll still get scattered in the atmosphere. And from that, we're going to get the debris still showing up even after the rotation is ended. So what we're seeing here is probably debris, what we call debris fallout. Hopefully this isn't still a tornado. The velocity has weakened, so we're likely just seeing the leftover remnants of the debris being scattered across. Again, this was or still is a strong tornado that touched down basically directly over downtown Grand Blanc, that moved to the east-northeast, now affecting areas just north of Atlas. Okay, again, tornado is observed. This is a confirmed. This is your debris ball. This is your debris that we're seeing being lofted into the atmosphere. This is moving east at 35 miles per hour. You have a cross section yet, Joel?
Still working on it. Definitely keep going over some of the roads as you get scans. We need this tornado to lift.
Yeah,
this needs to go away.
So again, the same roads. I'm going to call out a few other roads here. If I can zoom in really close. This is going to be affecting a very populated area. We see a lot of houses here. This is going to be Atlas Road. This is going to be across of Jordan Road. This is going to be moving off to the east. We're going to put some names out here. We're going to zoom way in. East Maple Avenue, South Henderson Road. Let's go a little bit further north here, looking at East Bristol Road. CC drop did update. That is likely debris fallout there. So we're likely seeing the debris that's going to be tossed in the atmosphere.
And that makes sense given if you look at your rotation there.
Look at the rotation here. Yeah.
Directly over Atlas, looks like it's starting to weaken, which is a really good sign. It looks like there might be a little tiny vorticity there just north of Goodrich. But for the most part, it looks like it might be de-strengthening now. We can't say that for certain, but it's looking good. And actually, Ryan, we got to take a look at Ortonville just to the south of Goodrich there as well. Looks like there might be something trying there. I have a preliminary lofted height of about 9,000 feet up. Okay. Very close to the 10,000 feet up in the atmosphere. So I don't have the toolkit to translate that to EF strength. Obviously, we're not going to know EF strength until tomorrow afternoon. But the Detroit National Weather Service office will be surveying probably first thing in the morning when they do get the sunlight. Again, it is 1:30 in the morning right now, so they will not be surveying until they get daylight.
So again, this was likely a tornado that was very strong in intensity, go through Grand Blanc. Again, there is a couple more areas of concern, although they're not really tornadic at this point in Jackson County. You guys have a storm heading to you. We're going to come back to the warning that's currently in effect. But again, rotation does appear to be weak with that storm. Just going to be a hail threat and a gusty wind threat in Jackson County. Again, Linden, a lot of people asking for Linden, specifically the area in Linden. This is past Linden, so just some thunderstorms, some small hail. The main area of concern is going to be this line of storms that extends east of Flint, now heading into the thumb of Michigan towards the Croswell, Sarnia, Ontario area. Okay, we likely had a strong tornado go through the city of Grand Blanc. We're going to go ahead and replay this for you guys. On velocity, where those greens and reds meet, right there is your tornado. And what that did was create a huge debris ball that looked to be quite a strong tornado. It still is there, but it's likely what we call debris fallout when the debris gets scattered in the atmosphere. So we had that Grand Blanc got hit. We see a pretty strong debris ball there that just got carried over and is currently still raining basically debris in the atmosphere. Likely going to be a stronger tornado. Not you're going to be your typical EF0, EF1 type. It's probably going to be probably EF2, EF3 if we had to guess. Again, NWS rates these tomorrow morning. We're just telling what the data is currently telling you. There is a new severe thunderstorm warning that just went into effect for Livingston County.
1-inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds. Another thing I saw in the comments before, real quick, Ryan, before we move on here, the tornado sirens, if you hear them go off, but you're still under a tornado warning, that's because sirens cannot run for more than 5-10 minutes at a time or they will overheat. So again, we mentioned this earlier in the broadcast, tornado sirens should not be your main source of getting a warning. And you definitely should not rely on it to come out of your basement when it's done, because at the end of the day, the National Weather Service has the ultimate say. The box is still in effect, so you want to take that seriously. Go ahead, Ryan.
Okay, hold on. I'm replying to something really quick.
Okay. I see
Are you good for a second?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good.
You can go ahead and take your radar here if you want to. I'm going to hop off. Not going to hop off, but I'm going to answer something real quick behind the scenes.
Okay. Let me just scroll here. Interestingly enough, we will switch back over to... Yeah, I'm noticing that too. I'm looking at your stream and I'm looking at my stream. So it looks like we have a little bit, that storm that we saw earlier that was riding 94 is starting to pick up in a little bit of rotation again here, right over Gregory and soon to be Pinckney. Actually, this is a separate. No, it is the same one. It looks like it's starting to regain some strength here. You can kind of see the reds and the greens a little bit out in front of this storm. And they did not actually put tornado possible in this thunderstorm warning, but I imagine if rotation continues to upscale here in the next couple of minutes, south of Howell here in Livingston County may be under the gun for potentially a quick spin up here. Going back to the north here on our confirmed tornado on the ground, at this point, it looks like the rotation in the CC, it looks like this may not be on the ground anymore. Again, don't take that for granted, though. It is still a very large CC drop, which shows you that at right now, currently in the atmosphere at about 10,000 feet up, you have debris just being thrown miles and miles away from Grand Blanc, which I think at this point is 10 miles away from this storm. So if you wake up tomorrow morning and you have, photographs or something, people's livelihoods from Grand Blanc in your yard, that is because the jet stream aloft is just carrying this debris a long ways from home. So again, if you do, again, tomorrow morning, don't go out right now. Obviously, go out tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning when the daylight is there. Check your yards, for example, here if you live downstream east, Davison, Lapeer. You might find people's livelihoods that they really want back. So as you can see, this debris ball is now carrying into southwestern Lapeer County, and it's just chugging right along. Again, it doesn't look like it's on the ground at this point, but definitely being lofted.